My wife Daisy left her job after a serious clash with her boss. According to her, there was something sketchy going on. She suspected they were trying to involve her in something illegal. As soon as she walked away from that toxic environment, she jumped into the job hunt again. But this time she was much more selective. Thankfully, she didn't need to hurry. I was earning enough to support us, and I never once pressured her to get back to work. She had the space to take her time. Then one evening she came home beaming with excitement. "I have some great news," she said, all smiles. "Really? Tell me." I asked. "You won't believe it. I got a new job," she said proudly. "That's awesome." "Where?" "Remember Stanley from my college class?" Of course I remembered him. He was that nerdy guy who had a big crush on Daisy back in the day. He used to try so hard to win her over. "Well," she continued, "he runs his own company now. Pretty big one, too. Totally transformed into fitness and all. He looks so different now." That took me by surprise. "Is he still married?" I asked without thinking. "No, actually, he and his wife split up. They have 2 kids and share custody," she said. Then she dropped the real news. "He offered me a job. And not just any job. I'm his second in command." "Wait, what? Just like that?" "Well, I have the experience, and he trusts me. It all happened really fast." It caught me off guard, but she was so full of energy and enthusiasm, I didn't want to bring her down. She seemed lighter, happier than she had in years. Every evening she'd come home talking about work, new projects, challenges, even little updates about Stanley or his kids. At first, I wasn't thrilled about her working so closely with him, but eventually I stopped worrying. She wasn't stressed anymore, and that made me feel better too. One night, she told me she had to go on a business trip for a week. "It's important. We need to finalize some deals in person," she explained. "If it has to be done, then go for it." I told her, try and be supportive. "Don't worry. I'll call every day," she promised. And she did, every day, telling me how she was being holed up in a hotel with nothing but paperwork. I missed her, so I planned a special welcome dinner for her return. When she finally came back, she was in a great mood. She said Stanley gave everyone a few days off, so we decided to take advantage of it and spend some time together. We went shopping, grabbed lunch, just enjoyed the day. But then something unexpected happened. At the mall, a man came walking around the corner with 2 kids. The kids' faces lit up the moment they saw Daisy. They ran straight to her, laughing and shouting with excitement. "When do we all go to the lake again?" one of them asked. "Can we go swimming next time?" the other chimed in. I just stood there, stunned. The pieces clicked into place in an instant. Daisy looked like she wanted to disappear. Stanley, who had been standing behind the kids, looked down, then quickly led them away, mumbling goodbye. "You told me you were alone that whole week," I said, my voice tight. "Oh, you know how kids are. They say all kind of things," she replied, trying to brush it off. But I wasn't buying it. We drove home in silence. And even though she kept trying to convince me I was wrong, I couldn't shake what I'd seen. Everything pointed to one thing. She hadn't been working on contracts. She had gone to the lake with Stanley and his kids. That explained why they were so excited to see her, why they talked about their next trip together like it was already a tradition. That night, everything exploded. We argued, accusations flew, and in the end, she packed up and moved in with her sister. Not long after, we finalized a divorce. I didn't want to fix things. Too much had been broken. The trust was gone. Ironically, things didn't go the way she probably imagined either. I heard later that things fizzled out with Stanley. Turns out she wasn't exactly stepmom material, and he wasn't the perfect match she might have thought. Life has a way of surprising you like that. So if there's one thing I learned, it's this: always pay attention. Don't assume everything's fine just because someone says so. Sometimes the truth is waiting for you around the corner, with 2 kids shouting questions you never wanted to hear.